Jordan.
Burning rubber, I'm a shining star. I said the fiends in the hood wanna watch my car. Kush so good they wanna lick the jar. 29 flat for a brick of hard. Burning rubber, I'm a shining star. I said the fiends in the hood wanna watch my car. Kush so good they wanna lick the jar.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Advar Max/radio, where we advertise all gifts and talents. ADDVARRMAG.
Good to have you on here. Vandalism VEEZY. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, and not only is he talented in the music, he's also a family man. Also, I heard him talking about his children and things of that nature. But I'm gonna let him explain himself and introduce himself, and then we're gonna go into the interview.
Yes, sir. Like Cuz said, I'm Vandalism VEEZY. We family man, which makes this interview even greater. You know, like he said, I'm a family man first before anything, before the streets, before rap, before anything. You know, so just to put that on the table.
Straight up. Before we go, I ain't gonna have him just in the camera blowing on his black and mild. I'm gonna let him. Hey, this is my cousin Punker too. Introduce yourself, man. You in the camera, so you might as well say something. Let them know what kind of relation you got because
this is my little cousin,
29 flat, they say fees overcharging niggas. My life, my price, I ain't trying to bargain with you.
that's what it's about. That's what it's about. But we gonna go ahead and get into this interview. Where I want to start at, man, because everybody that get on here, they rep where they from. You know what I'm saying? When I say where you from, city, state, in the neighborhood. So what city or state you from?
You know, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, Killer City, whatever you want to call it. You know, KC, MO. You know, I was raised on 12th and Wilderness, Project, TV Walking Project, all that little area over there down north. You know, we say down north instead of outside or whatever. However y'all want to confuse it.
But yeah, with you coming from 12th Street, and I heard you say TV Walk-ins and another spot, you know, a lot of people don't know about this area. Explain how was it coming up in those areas, because you know, in Kansas City, Missouri, they're more high crime rate, that's an area where if you down, you down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Either you up or either you down,
yeah.
No in between.
Right.
You know, so but mostly down there, you down, you know, straight up. It's a struggle. It's different from a lot of areas in Kansas City because it's actually the project. Straight up. You know, a lot of people be like, the hood. This is actually, you know, a facility, you know. It feels like a facility.
Straight up.
It's like a campus. You know, it's a project from the government. You know, they stick a bunch of people down there and give them hopes and dreams that never come true.
Straight up. So, with that being said, was it hard coming up down there? Did you get affiliated with what's going on down there? Let's start there first. Were you affiliated?
I got affiliated at a young age. I really, like, coming up down there, like, I actually caught my first case when I was 12. And it was actually drugs or whatever. You know, I lied about it. Like, no, it wasn't me. You know, auntie came out there, raised hell. I'm like, they put that on me. But in my mind, I knew, like, damn, I made a mistake. Right. So, yeah, I hopped in it really at a young age. And, you know,
Man.
Been in the system at a young age, juvenile detention, DYS, Hilltop, Riverband, and then, you know, so forth and so on. So I've been in the system.
Man, so did that affect anything of how you was coming up? Did you think that it made you who you are? Or did that make you make the decisions of how you made your decisions while coming up where you were from because of where you was going?
Yeah. It had a big effect on that, being where I was raised on the decisions that I'm making now.
Right.
Because I was able to go through it at a young age. So now in my adulthood, you know what I'm saying, as far as transitioning to a man, I'm able to see, you know, not to make those same dumb, stupid mistakes again. So.
Man, hey, but you know, it's hard coming up, you know, and leaving them that, you know, because it's a pattern. When you have been stuck into a system and you come out of a system, it's hard to re-systemize yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how did you get used to coming out of that and then changing up to be, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want to deal with that. I ain't trying to step in that no more. What mind frame? How did you do that?
Just looking at the recidivism rate and just knowing what you getting into. In order to solve a problem, you got to know what type of problem it is. I know it's a lot of people that get caught back with going back into the system after getting out of prison and all that stuff. I know what it's like, so I look at that and I just transition from that and look back like, man, I know not to make those dumb mistakes. Like I said, if you do something, you better be smart about it.
Yeah.
And know the consequences. Be
Right.
willing to take the consequences, and that's the main thing.
Man.
If you do something, be willing to take the consequences. If I'm doing something, I know that, hey, look, my consequences, I done already mapped it out. Hey, I know I might get 15 for this. Okay. Can I take it? Okay, I'm gonna go do it. Okay, I might not. Okay.
That's a smart. That's being a man too, though, man. When you map it out like that, and then you accept what you about to do, the results of what you about to do. That's accepting being a man. You know what I'm saying? Because some people get into situations where they do the crime and can't do the time, where they start snitching on everybody that was with them and all this. You know what I'm saying?
Pull a 6'9".
Yeah, exactly. So how you feel about that? Since you brought it up, 6'9". How you feel about being a rapper and snitching? Can you be a rapper and be a snitch?
You can't be a rapper again. You can't come back to the street life again. I mean, if you snitch, then just stay in your position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you snitch, stay in your position. Don't try to come off as gangster or something like that.
So if he was a
no
positive rapper, it'd be different?
If he become Kanye West, it'll be all good.
Why? Because I believe, but I believe in the society of us as men, period, we shouldn't be able to snitch on anything. I'm going to let you go ahead if you got to.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it don't matter what society it is, you shouldn't be able to snitch.
Right.
And do anything. Rather you doing gospel, positive, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should be able to come back from that, because us as a man, that takes your manhood, that takes your pride.
It's different rules. Everybody abide by different rules. You know, it's different rules, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because even with me being saved, all the time I done been to prison, I ain't never snitched. And that ain't what made me change. What made me change is just wanting to. You know what I'm saying? Because that make you less of a man when you have to tell on another person. Right. That's just like dirty macking. When you go to a woman and you tell a woman about the person that she's already with, why would you have to bring him up anyway?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get your point across. You dig what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to do that. That's dirty macking. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am saved and then I have changed, I still go by the code. I still go by that code.
You gotta go by that code.
Yeah, because that's where I'm from.
I'm saved. I go by that code.
Straight up.
I believe in God.
Straight up.
So hey, I'm saved.
Since you went to that point, I'm going there too, man. So how is your faith and walk with God, man?
My faith and walk with God is secure. It's not where I want it to be. I'm working on that, but it's there. I still have my faith.
But I believe, this is what I believe. I believe as long as you know your relationship with God and you are giving Him praise, you're all right, man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that you have to be what they portray to be a Christian to be. Wear suits and be in the church and falling out and doing all this and telling people all. I don't believe that make you saved. What make you saved is a relationship. What make you know something is the relation you have with it. You know what I'm saying?
I got my own relationship, and I feel that I can have that heart.
Man, hey, that's all it takes.
That's
all it takes. That's all it takes. But I'm gonna get back to this. How did you start rapping? What made you want to pick up the pen, and what gave you thoughts of where? Oh man, this is it. This is where I got it.
This is it. Okay, what made me start rapping? I think I started rapping maybe 11, 12. I used to get on everybody's nerves. I'd just be freestyling a bunch of craziness, man, not making no sense. But I think it was that mystical Master P when he was
straight up.
I think it probably was Get High, Still High, Break It Up, Chop It Up, Fill It Up, Break It Up, Fill It Out, Roll It Up.
Light it, hit it, hold it, pass, bump up, roll it up.
Then just seeing him on the basketball goal rapping. I mean, mystical was my inspiration. Not far as I learned lyrics, I kind of bashed off, but yeah, that was the man that made me be like, yeah, man, I can do this.
And I kind of checked out your music too, man. You kind of like got a style that don't have a style. As when I say that, you can put your music into any category, because the way you flow, and that's a good thing when you can take your music and put it in anywhere, and because that means you can get paid for pop, you can get paid for rock, you can get paid for hip hop.
That's where the Vandalism VEEZY come into play. Everybody like, why is it Vandalism VEEZY? Vandalism VEEZY meaning like I can get on anything and vandalize the track and like put my name in it. You'll know Vandalism VEEZY was on it. If he was on it, you would know it. So that's what it is. I'm like vandalizing. I can bounce here. I can do whatever the artist want. I mean, from Christian to hip hop to whatever. However you feel, to positive. You don't want no cussing, I won't do no cussing. You want it raw, I'll give it to you raw. You want vandalism or you want VEEZY. So it's just like that.
That's what's up. All right, because I heard you say you did time in the joint. So when all rappers go to joint, so I ain't gonna say you're a rapper, I'm gonna say you're an artist, because it's art. Like I say, you can put your music in any section. It's an art. It's a picture you painting with your music. But nah, when artists go to jail, they seem to attack the pen in the paper. So how was your time in there? Did you attack the pen in the paper, or you was just in there just?
I was in there. I didn't really come out with no music. All I did was write like 100 bars. I just write bars all day. So I just spit bars.
Straight up.
I didn't have no songs. I couldn't really get into the mood of writing because I knew what I was there for. When I was there, my main focus was education.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Which is different from a lot of people. When I went in there, I knew I wanted to educate myself and, so I can further take care of my kids when I get out.
Man, that's deep though, man, because the more you know, the more you can apply and the more you can teach, you know what I'm saying? So when you do further your education, no matter if it's just getting a GED, no matter if it's getting whatever it is, if it's taking a step further than where you at.
You go to college and prison, yeah.
Yeah, you can. You get all kind of college trades and everything, yeah. But man, you did it, man, because I couldn't do it. When I was in there, man, I was lollygag. I ain't do nothing. I ain't getting no education, no nothing. But what I was educating myself on was how to be out here. You know what I'm saying?
But you learned something.
Yeah.
You learned something.
Yeah. Learned something. But hey, when you started rapping, how did you know that you had it? You know what I'm saying? Did you bring it to the fam? Did they tell you like, Because I'm going to tell you how I know you can rap. I learned through our cousin Poe. He the one put me up on it. He was like, hey, no, you need to check out VEEZY. You need to check out VEEZY. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he doper than me. That's all he used to say. He doper than me. He doper than me. But how did you know though?
I knew after just getting a lot of love from the streets, family first. Family gonna let you know.
Yeah.
Your family gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? And thankfully, my family, they let me know. They be like, man, where's the music? You need more music.
Straight up.
When you coming out with something new. So, yeah, family most definitely.
Cause you do got it, man.
I always put it through him. Actually, this is who I give it to first.
Straight up.
Before I let anybody hear a track, P gonna hear it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So how you feel about his music for real?
It's real good. It's very positive.
Straight up.
It's about a struggle.
It might
Everybody go through a storm.
Yeah.
Right.
You go through a storm.
Yeah.
We all go through a storm.
Yes, sir.
So we have to push our story out.
Yeah. Hey, man. That's real. That's all
We
it
have to
is.
put our
a
story out.
Right.
I love music.
Right.
I always will. Push it out. We get it done. I think we can get it positive out to our black community anyway. Because that's what we need in our black community. To see our stories, what we've been through in the projects and everything.
Hey, like, why you give it to them so raw? Because that's the way they need to hear it. That's the only way that they can hear it on the ground. I'm not really rapping now for the top. Eventually, I'm a rap for the top, but right now, I'm rapping in the ground. You know, the Killing Them album, Rated R. That's from the ground. That's for the people
I know what
the
you're
underground.
saying. Yeah, I
You
know
know
what you're saying. That's for the people that's really going through the struggle. Yeah. No lie, man. When you reaching where you from, that's how you get more love. If you look at T.I., you look at all these big artists, they go back to where they from. Nipsey, example. He went back to where he was from. That's how he got love. Yeah, it's always gonna be a Judas. It was a Judas with Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when you get feed where you came from, they gonna love you always.
Right.
Always, man. Always. And then I want to talk about, man, how was it? Do you got relationships with your dad, you know, your mom and all that stuff like that?
Yeah, I got a relationship with my mom and my daddy.
Straight up.
I would spend the summer with my dad and,
Straight
go
up.
through school with my mom. So it was versatile. I got the best of both worlds. And not only that, my mom had, she has a husband. So I had two dads.
Straight up.
Plus my uncles and my cousins, they was all father figures, growing up. But yeah, my relationship with my dad always been solid, Always been a good dude. Mama loved her to death.
Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. So it was a question on my brain that came to me. How was it when you know what I'm saying? Did the coming up on you said 12th Street down north instead of up north. Down north.
Yeah,
but nah, that's what they say in Kansas City, everybody down north, out south, west. But nah, did it affect any of your siblings? Were you, no, I'm gonna say this. Who did you look up to in your family that made you go to the streets?
Who did I look up to? And I had to say, again, it was Peter, Punkin. We had Greyhound. Greyhound, really, because, that was more my age range. He was always older than us, so he was like, y'all better not be doing nothing. Y'all better get to school. Y'all better not. But Grady, for us, he'll let us get away with stuff that, the older cousins wouldn't. So, but I watched them all. I watched them do their thing, and that's what made me like, oh man, I like them wheels.
Straight up.
I like that jewelry, cuz came through dripping.
Right.
This is before it was the drip, and it was dripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the 80s and the 90s for me, 97, 99, all that. Yeah. So I got to see it firsthand.
And man, and down north, they hands on, boy. Hey, if you ain't no tough cat, you can't.
Yeah, you used to have to run to them serves, man. If you couldn't run to them serves, you weren't getting paid. Unless you just had them, Dumbo thing, them Dumbo,
You have to be on.
So yeah, you had to be fast. You had to know how to hustle. You had to know how to, because you was out hustling probably 500, 400 cats at some time.
Man, it's a project, yeah. Man. But man, once you get everything together, man, what you working on now?
I'm working on the Killing Them album, and I got another album. I haven't thought of the title yet. I had one, but I had to switch it. So basically, 2020, you can expect two solid albums coming from me, and I do my projects at a pace to how I'm feeling.
Straight up.
I don't really care about how nobody else is feeling. I'm gonna release them. It's done. I got album and music that's done, but I'm gonna release it, when I feel the time is right.
Straight up. So with that being said, I would like to thank y'all. You got some shout outs, bro?
I just like to give a shout out, man, to the town, man. Just stay supporting. You see an artist that you feel got it, stick behind him. You see somebody grinding, stick behind him. Don't try to come on the bandwagon when he ahead and when he on top, when he doing something. Follow me on Instagram, VANDALIZM VEEZY, Twitter, VANDALIZM VEEZY, Facebook, VEEZY OK. I'm VEEZY OK as well. Yeah. Got like all these different whatever. But it's all good.
Man, hey, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to Adbar Max Radio, where we have all gifts and talents, and today we have Vandalism VEEZY.
VANDALIZM VEEZY.
Yeah, it's hard to say that.
VANDALIZM. I know, man, it's always been hard to say that. Can't nobody get it, but you will get it today. If you ain't got it, then you won't get it, and I guess you don't get it.